Well, I will say that it's much more awkward than the way you're making it sound, right? Like, it was not a press conference. It was a conference call with reporters.
Oh,
it was prompted. It was a question asked about the relative health of both quarterbacks because they are both listed on the injury report, or at least they were last week. I can't remember if Andy's on there this week. And DA responded to that question by saying, we're going to go with Andy. And so we followed up and was like, okay, well, does that mean that Jameis isn't healthy? He said, no, both guys are healthy. We're sticking with Andy because we like how the offense is working with him in there. And so we talked to Andy Dalton today, and it sure sounds like that's how he found out that he's the starting quarterback going forward.
That seems great.
That conference call comment that filtered back to him, because it did not sound like he had been told that, which, you know, you kind of go down the line there. It's like, well, if he doesn't know about it, odds are Jameis didn't know about it. And so you start to get into awkward situations there. And, you know, it's a first year head coach and this kind of a second stint. And you wonder, you know, if things are kind of going awry, but from a game management perspective, I think it does make sense when based on what you know about Dennis Allen, right? Dennis Allen is a defensive head coach. He is a defense first guy. If this was Sean Payton, it might have skewed the other direction. But I think what you have in DA is a guy who's looking at, okay, we're averaging 30 points a game, and it's the defense that needs to get better. And I need to focus on getting this defense where it needs to go. So I just want to maintain the status quo on offense. I don't want to add a question mark, because while he said Jameis is healthy, I think it's the unspoken part of that is he's healthy enough to play. Jameis had a significant back injury that he tried to play through. He had a significant foot injury that he tried to play through. And early on in the week, I had people telling me, you know, that are close to that situation that, you know, he's probably not going to play this week because of health. Yeah. You know, and they told me that Andy was probably going to be the starter. And so I think what you have here is DA has just kind of gotten to the point where it's like, I'm not throwing it back to health. I'm just making it clear who the starter is, and we can kind of go from there.